a past girlfriend had looked through my phone, saw that I was talking to another girl.
Red flag.
Wow.
Hello guys, it's been so long I sat behind the camera and honestly, it feels good to be here again. Today's video is going to take a totally different and new direction. In today's video, I'm going to react to Nectar's video. I'll react specifically to their video on blind dating strangers based on their red flags. I'll get to share my ideas and opinion about all of that. So let's get right into the video.
If all of the red and green flags in a partner were revealed up front, would that help us find real love? With 5 hand-selected men to date, our bachelorette will pose a series of questions crafted to bring forward any red and green flags they may have. Who will win the race to her heart?
I am Torryn. I'm 24. My intentions are respectfully to be ruthless. Like, I'm looking for something, I'm on a mission. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time. If you don't have it, you gotta go.
Okay, so here's one thing about this lady that I really like. She's specific. She's here with this ideal person in her head. She's not just here to go for anyone. So let's find out how this turns out.
What's your relationship like with your mom?
I'm first. Am I going first every time?
I would prefer to have someone who loves his mom, not a mama's boy.
I love my mom. We talk about everything. We spoke this morning. Yeah, I love my mom. Yeah, mama's boy for sure. It's not like I depend on her for everything, but I love my mom.
I'm gonna give you a red flag.
Wow.
You should never date a mama's boy.
I got a mom tattoo right here. It says like mother, and my mom has a flower that says like son.
Oh, that's cute.
See, I love my mom. Torryn wouldn't like this at all. My relationship with my mom is great. Always been great.
Well, I like this question. The first question, which is, what's your relationship like with your mom? It tells a lot about who a person is generally. Because some persons, they can act cool in public. But in a situation where they can't even keep good relationship with their parents, then it's something that should be a red flag. That's if they have a bad relationship with their parents. So let's keep going.
We never really had problems.
Green flag. Green flag.
Yeah, my mom's the best human that's ever lived. I think if I asked her to bring me a sandwich and she lives in Montana, she would fly down to LA and give me one, so she's just incredible.
Red flag. There's nothing wrong with loving your mom. I love my mom to death. She's not gonna fly here to make me a sandwich. Make yourself a sandwich.
It's great. She's been there from the beginning, since I was born.
Red. No. Green. Green, green, green. Green flag.
You know, she's a queen. She showed me early on what it is I need to do as a young man to make future women happy, whether it's my woman, whether it's a future daughter, you know, my goddaughter, whoever.
Green flag.
And I also like parents who, from a tender age, teach their children, especially the male children, how to treat and handle women in the society. Where I grew up, there's this tradition that is flying around everywhere. Parents focus their energy more on the female gender. They don't really put effort in educating their sons on how to behave. And this stuff about his mother is just something I like. Teaching his son how to be that gentleman that we all need in today's society. Okay?
Describe a time you've broken the trust of someone that you cared about.
Today, actually,
Okay, trust. Trust is a really big issue when it comes to dating and to relationship, you know. Once a trust is broken, it takes a lot of work to win it back, if that will even happen. And trust takes time to build in the first place. So breaking a trust in a person you're in a relationship with is not cool. And having a person who has a habit of constantly breaking people's trust, damn, that's a big red flag. So let's see what these people have here.
I'm actually supposed to be in Joshua Tree right now with the homie. I had to call him up this morning because I forgot to tell him I'm shooting today, and I didn't want to do that to you, of course, Mrs. So I made sure I came. So I broke his trust.
Is this a habit?
No.
Or is this a one-time thing?
I don't flake. I hate when people flake on people. I'm not a flaker for sure.
Green flag.
Well, that's not so much of an issue. So I think he also deserved that green flag there.
Green flag. There we go. A past girlfriend had looked through my phone, saw that I was talking to another girl. Yeah, from there, the trust was kind of shaky. I've changed since then a lot. That was years ago.
Red flag. My last ex.
Whoa. This is just something. I have a lot to say about this. Why are you in a relationship with this person and you're having a conversation that will be a cause of concern for your partner? That is not cool. And he said something here.
Changed since then a lot.
He said he has changed. Well, people do change, but I don't believe that change happens that fast. I don't believe that people can drop their bad habits that easily. So, but if he says he has changed, who am I to say he hasn't? I just pray that
that was years ago.
He really has changed.
My last ex was not the most truthful, and he was very good at manipulating the situation and manipulating me in a sense, until I had that solid evidence that he was actually cheating. I felt like I didn't really have a reason to leave. So
manipulative partners are not it. They are the worst kind. You know those kind of people where you find them doing something, but they turn the tables around and make you the guilty party. Those kind of partners are just not it. They're not the type you should be caught dating. No, manipulative partners are not it. So I really get why they are now exes.
I definitely look for honesty and whoever I'm going to be spending my time with next.
One time.
Yes, honesty is a big one. It is a big one. Personally, I hate it when people lie to me. Just tell me the truth. You don't know if I'm going to accept your truth. You don't know if I'm going to. Just tell me first. Then let's see how we are going to react. Stop covering up things. Stop lying. I just like partners when they are honest with each other. Then that way, there'll be no reason for the trust you have in each other to be broken. So people should learn to be honest with their partner, because when they tell more lies, keep telling lies, then there'll be more issues to deal with in the future. So honesty is a big one.
Shared something pretty private with me and ended up sharing it with someone else, and it kind of got back around to him.
Red flag.
That is bad. Imagine telling a secret or something you don't want the public to know about to a person, and this person goes around and tell it to everyone, and at the end of the day, the thing you thought was private is now a public news, is now a public announcement. It's not cool. Yeah, he deserves the red flag.
Oh, I've never broken a friend's trust, or anyone, really. I keep myself to a high standard in regards to loyalty and relationships.
Wow, that's a good one. I too have never broken anyone's trust. Have you?
I was in the military and I was sent to Korea for about 10 months. I had a relationship established about a year prior, but once I got there, the communication kind of fell off.
Red flag. You don't need constant contact with someone, but just hey, I'm doing this today, I'm not gonna be on my phone, have a good day. That's not asking for too much. That's literally.
Yes. You know, these little efforts, they go a long, long way. The little things we do to show our partner that we care for them, we are considerate about how they feel, they go a really long way. Like he said, he traveled out of the state and they were doing long distance. You see, long distance is actually really difficult when it comes to relationship, and it's more difficult when you're not even putting in effort to maintain and to keep up with communication. It's so bad. He deserves that red flag. And as she said, he's not asking for too much. She's right. Let's keep going.
Literally the bare minimum.
Oh, I'm in the league. Let's go. You see that comeback?
Straight into the end zone.
Okay.
Describe your relationship and your current communication with your ex.
So flat out, I don't have one. I know people try to say you should be mature and, it's okay to be friends, but why?
That is perfect. Recently, I made a post about this on Facebook and it got a lot of reactions. I said, why are you in a relationship with this person and you're still communicating constantly? with your ex as though you're still dating. It doesn't make any sense. I know they say, just like he said, it's being mature, it shows you're not enemies. No one says you're enemies. Why are you still in touch with your ex? If they are your ex, they should be your ex, except maybe you had a kid together, so you need to keep in touch for co-parenting duties, or maybe you have official business together, maybe a partnership of some sort. But aside those, I don't see why anyone should still be in constant communication with their ex. It's not necessary. It's really not. I hope she gives him a green flag.
When you move on to dating someone else, that just poses a problem. And I'm not the type of individual who would want to condone or allow it.
I don't talk to my ex. We broke up pretty amicably. We decided it would be best if we didn't talk and just kept our distance so we can heal. So no communication right now.
I also don't communicate with my ex anymore. It kind of just faded out. We did keep in contact though, like after we broke up, but yeah, we don't talk anymore.
How long?
Why are you keeping in touch? I thought you said your goodbyes. Why are you still in touch? Well, let's see what she does.
How long since you haven't talked to your ex?
A little over a year now, I believe.
Darius gets a green flag. Green flag. Red flag. Only because he said right now, which leaves the door open for like later down the line.
I'm with her on this one.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna have Torryn turn around.
Hi.
Hey there.
What's up?
I wish you guys the best.
I don't mind that I got out, if I'm honest. She's not really my type.
What's your type?
Not her.
That guy is so savage. You see, some immature guys, when they ask a girl out and she doesn't give in, she says no, they go around acting immature, saying shitty things about her. But you're not aware of those things before you approached her in the first place. So that attitude from him is not it. I'm glad he's even out of the game. Though he's cute.
If you cater to what I consider my type, the red flags look very green.
She's pretty. I would definitely talk to her. If we were out and about, I'd say something to her for sure.
Okay, so right now she wants to judge them based on their appearance. All this while she has been backing them. Yeah, appearance has a lot to do with how well you're attracted to your partner. Yeah, if this person does not suit your type, then it will be so difficult creating some kind of connection. So let's see what her choice or her type in a man, let's see what that is.
Red flag.
Wow.
Because your shirt is wrinkled.
Is it this one?
Iron your shirt, man. Like, come on.
I think
And it has a slight stain on it.
I think that's the style also.
Well, I think she's being too picky right there. Maybe there was a situation that made him go out in this dress in an unironed shirt. I don't know what to say, but I think she did too much there. He doesn't look dirty. His beards are nicely cut. His haircut is also well groomed. Well, different strokes for different folks. So that's how do I think. I think I understand her to an extent, but I still think she did too much. I do.
Kind of hot.
It is hot. It is hot.
I just sweat a lot, girl.
My perfect type, I would say he has one sleeve and one bare arm. No tattoos on the other arm. Green flag.
My style is pretty important to me, but I don't really care too much about others' opinions.
I love guys that are tall. I'm very drawn to very tall guys. Like, the taller you are, chef's kiss. Green flag. Because I like the accessories. I like the watch, the double necklaces, the shoes. Yeah. Oh, I'm so good.
He's a good looking boy.
What's a deal breaker political opinion of yours? Be specific.
My deal breaker in politics would be your support of an individual whose beliefs directly contradict what goes on in the Black and Hispanic community.
Green flag. If you don't stand for human rights, which are huge for me, we won't align.
I don't have any red flag that's based on politics. But all the same, I feel that people should be reasonable enough to follow or to choose candidates, like political candidates or political parties that have the mind of the people at hand, not people that are there for ulterior motives, or they shouldn't choose people based on maybe their religion, their state of origin. That doesn't matter. If you're looking to support a political candidate, you should be someone who is credible, someone who can lead the country to the next stage. Currently, my country, I don't want to go into that, but let's keep going. I think he deserved the green flag too.
We won't align. What's the worst thing someone can say about you?
My style is whack. Like, they don't like my
That's
style.
the worst?
I don't really care much about what people say about me, so it was hard to try to.
I pray he gives him a green flag because, like I said earlier, different strokes for different folks. He can dress up and maybe his style is this kind of style, and to this other person it looks whack, but it doesn't matter. But paying too much attention to what this person has to say about how you look can really water down the level of confidence you have about yourself. So that is a green flag for him. I just hope she gives him a green flag.
Think of something.
Green flag. Would you raise your kids with religion? Why or why not?
I would. I was raised Catholic. I'm a Christian now. I pray every day. I meditate. It's important to me. It brings me ease. It brings me peace.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You see, religion is really important too in your choice of partner. I am a Christian and I'm happy that a fellow Christian is representing. And Christianity, if I'm looking to date or to go into a relationship with someone, I really pay attention to their relationship with God, to how they take spirituality, how they view it, how they handle it. It's a really big one for me. It's one of the biggest criteria right now at this point in my life for me, and it's a good one. It's really important. So I think she's just on the right track. He is just on the right track.
And I think it's important to instill those values in my children too.
I would like someone that believes in something. Like, I don't care what it is, but like I love to like pray and I love to like meditate and things like that. So someone that can reciprocate that and like do it with me is definitely a green flag.
Okay, one thing again about religion is that, let's say this partner believes in this religion and this other person believes in something else. It would be really difficult for you guys to go together in the same way. You guys will have a lot of disagreements on not just your spiritual beliefs, but everyday life. What we believe in it affects the kind of habits and the kind of things we accept. Let's say a person is a Christian and does not believe in marrying 2 or 3 wives, and this person is a Muslim and believes in that is acceptable in their own religion. So it will be a cause for concern. It will be an issue. So that is why religion is a big one. So if you're looking out for a partner, you should really pay attention to that, except you're ready to give up on your own beliefs and follow this other person. But if that's fine with you, then there's no problem.
Can I get 2?
No. Your best female friend is being super flirty with you while we're dating. What would you do?
It depends on the situation, like where we are. If we're like texting and she says something crazy, I'm gonna be like, that's weird, don't do that or something like that, like cut that out. And if she does it again, then I might have to block her or something. But and if we're in person, then I just give her a weird look and be like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to talk to her, be like, what are you doing? Even if I wasn't in a relationship and a friend was being flirty with me, I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You see, this is also a very big issue in relationships nowadays. A situation where a guy is in a relationship with this girl and he has this female friend that is constantly going out of the boundaries, that is constantly trying to flirt with you. You're well aware that he's doing this, but you're not doing anything to let her know that she's going out of place. You're condoning that attitude. This poses a big threat in relationships today, and it's not cool. As a girl, you're in a relationship with this boy and you're keeping this male bestie that is also passing the boundaries and coming your way. He's always flirting with you, and you're not doing anything to like cut that out or put him in his place. You do not set any boundaries for your friends. You know, it's a good thing when you have a boyfriend or you have a fiance and you also have friends, but you've set some boundaries. Your friends are aware that this and this, I cannot do this, I shouldn't even try to do this kind of things with this person. That is really cool, and it will really help your relationship and save it from messy and nasty situations. This guy is not really giving me that vibe. He's not really giving me that vibe here. Let's see what he has to say.
Red flag. Firm boundaries are the best way to go. You don't respect me, you don't respect my girl, you gotta go, period.
If it persisted, then I'll be like, yeah.
Happening once is persistence.
Happening once is, I can't dictate, I can't predict. You can't really control that. You can't, unless you can see it coming somehow.
This is why I said beforehand, it is really good to set boundaries for your friend before they even try it. So that will make them aware that this isn't something they should do or they should try doing with this person. So setting firm boundaries before it even happens, not leaving any room open for that to happen. So if you can't do that, then it's going to be a big problem, really. It will.
But that's not really persistence if it happens initially.
Darius, his response validated my reasoning for giving him a red flag. Do you want me to elaborate more?
No, I was just saying I can't predict if it happened the first time. If it happens after that, then I can be like,
of
what are you
course,
doing?
we don't predict it, but I just feel like boundaries that you already set when you get into a relationship.
People break boundaries all the time. You can't control whether people break boundaries. You can control what happens after that.
But for me personally, I've been in a situation, long time, multiple guy friends, never once crossed the line.
Okay, I think I agree on this one with this guy. He said sometimes people break boundaries and you can't control it, you can't control them. So in a situation where you've set this firm boundary, but this person still breaks it, then you have to really do something. You have to cut them off if it's necessary. You have to cut them off if it's necessary to secure your relationship from that threat their attitude is trying to pose on it. Okay, so let's go back to it. So I do agree with him on this one.
Never once crossed the line, ever.
That's great.
Because that's what I established. That's the line that they know they could never cross, even if they felt that way.
No,
that's a good one.
Different for everybody.
She knows what she wants and she's particular, and that's not a bad.
This was the same thing I said at the beginning of this video, that from the way she talked, the first sentences she made, it showed that she knows exactly what she wants in a partner. She's not here to mince words. She's not here to massage anyone's feelings or ego. She's here for this, and if you can't give her this, then bye. And that is the attitude that really sets you up for meeting the kind of partner you want.
Bad thing. I mean, if we don't match, there's no point in wasting time, right?
If you suspect I cheated on you, how would you approach it?
Oh, I would be straight up. I'll call you out on it. I'm not beating around the bush. Nobody got time to waste, right? I wouldn't, I would attack it head on, and I would ask you, like, hey, what's going on? Right then and there. I'll probably pull up to your house, like, girl, come outside. Let me see your phone.
I would never allow someone to pull up to my house and demand to see my phone ever in a million years, especially if you're my partner. There should still be a certain level of respect. You can still be firm without being insane. Green flag.
Can I get two?
Nope.
I'm gonna keep asking you until you give me two.
I know.
You did end up giving him a green flag.
Only for the straightforwardness of it. I definitely believe if that's what you feel like your partner is doing, confront them. What counts as cheating?
anytime that you do anything with malicious intent, if you have to try to justify anything or like, no, it doesn't work like that. If it's a blurred line, then it's a cross line.
You know, there are different levels to this cheating thing. What one person might see as nothing, another could see it as a hint that there's a possibility that you're trying to cheat on me. So it all depends on, anyway, when you start doing things, you know, you want to hide from this other person, you want to hide from your partner, you don't want your partner to know about this, then you have to start asking yourself questions. You have to start asking yourself if you are in the right direction.
Green flag.
I'm sorry.
I said it once.
He cheated. I seen him cheat.
How did he cheat?
That's crazy. I'm colorblind too. I don't even know how. Feels good winning, no matter what the circumstances are. I feel like I just hit a game-winning three-pointer.
Jeremy's really cool. Super, super cool. Seemed like a super genuine guy. He's super cool.
Are you interested in asking each other out, swapping numbers?
We could do numbers, WhatsApp, email, pen pal, whatever you.
Pen pal.
Any final thoughts?
No, just you know, good vibes. For me, it's not as linear as just, oh yeah, I can't wait to go on a date. I mean, you know, he seems like a great dude. We could grab a drink sometime as friends, you know?
You guys can go on a date.
Just.
Do you hope anything kind of amounts after this, or?
Jeremy is nice, and Jeremy is cool. And I'm glad I met Jeremy for today.
Well, you see the thing with cases like this, you might see someone with things you perceive as green flags, but at the end of the day, they might still not be the perfect fit for you. So it's the kind of partner you choose shouldn't be based off on the first encounter you had with them. Yeah, even though that plays a lot of parts, but sometimes it's not really everything. You need to have more chances to find out who this person is and to see how compatible you are with each other. So this is the wrap of the video. If you have any thoughts that are different from mine, if you have any ideas that are different from what I shared today, so please do let me know in the comments. Like I said earlier, this is a different kind of video. If you don't like this kind of video here on this channel, please do let me know. But if you dig it, tell me that in the comment section, and we'll be doing more of this along the line on this channel. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.